I didn't plan to disappear for 3 months. But at the beginning of this year, I had surgery. What started as something small turned into something I couldn't ignore anymore. I knew something was wrong, even when I was told everything was fine. And for a while, I didn't know if what I had was serious. This winter changed a lot for me. So today, I want to share what really happened and why I needed to step away.
There's something about winter that forces everything to slow down. The world becomes quieter, softer, and in that stillness, you're sometimes faced with things didn't expect to confront. I didn't plan to disappear for almost 3 months, but life had something else in store for me. And today, I want to share that with you. At the beginning of this year, I said I had surgery, but the story actually started much earlier. Last year, I began feeling off. I had symptoms, I had anemia, and I knew something wasn't right in my body. Um, but every time I went to the doctor, I was told it was probably because I'm vegetarian. And that never felt right to me because I have been vegetarian for 14 years. How am I now going to be anemic? It's like, oh, you develop this now. I'm like, but why? It just didn't it just didn't make sense to me. So I had never had anemia in my life, even after the 14 years that I've been vegetarian. And deep down, I knew it wasn't the cause. That was the symptom. I kept insisting with the tests, but it felt like I wasn't being listened to. And so I think a lot of women will understand this feeling when you know there's something wrong, but you're being told to wait, to monitor, not to worry. So I was about to travel to Spain to see my mom. We had a trip planned together. So I thought, why not take advantage of that? And something in me said, this is your moment to find answers, Miriam. It's now. So I booked a private appointment with a gynecologist. I remember sitting there, hoping everything would be fine, but also knowing it wasn't. And I was also hoping he would find something. And then he told me that there was a tumor. I felt like everything inside me just stopped. I didn't know what to make of it. Many questions like, okay, but is it bad? How bad it is? Is it good? How fast can I get it done? And you just want answers and you want solutions, right? And so many things were like racing through my head. The biopsy that he performed right there at that very same moment was one of the most painful things I've ever gone through. Also, I think because I was not prepared for that, okay? Like they scratch you inside. Like I was not ready for that. Anyway, one full week of not knowing if it was cancer. That week was very destabilizing, as you may imagine. Not just physically, but also emotionally, and the type of support I receive or not receive, I should say. Um, I realize how fragile everything is and how quickly life can shift. So then, after that week, the results came back. It was benign. Yeah. I remember crying. I want to cry now. And not out of fear anymore, but oh, what a relief. It was such a relief. The doctor told me once it's removed, you'll be healthy again. I was like, wow. not feeling tired again like this, like being able to just enjoy life again. Like, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the normal life, the little things. So when I came back to Canada, I truly believed everything would move quickly. I had a diagnosis, I had proof. But instead, I was told to wait, redo test, follow protocols, come back later. And the doctor even told me, Madame, it's like end of November. Everybody is in Christmas mode. Like, nobody's gonna call you up until like mid-January, the earliest, if not February, to set an appointment with the gynecologist who might or might not want to do the surgery. It depends. Because if it's not too bad, we might just monitor it. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine me being there, having heard the Spanish doctor tell me we need to take this out as soon as possible? It doesn't matter if you do it in Canada, but you need to take this out as soon as possible because that is benign today doesn't mean it's forever going to be. It can turn bad. It doesn't show symptoms of being bad, but there's no guarantee, right? And that's why they want to monitor it in Canada. I was like, I cannot believe this. After Christmas, like mid-January, I was like, time passes and never comes back. I need that time. Like I can't wait this long. And also like not even knowing, because like if you would wait, but you're waiting to get a surgery, okay. No, you're waiting and you don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna help you? Or are they just gonna keep you sick there? And then you're like, why wouldn't you, like you're in the public system, why wouldn't they want to just, get rid of you? Be done with it. Well, I learned that that's because doctors get paid by the number of visits they do as a means of calculating their performance or productivity. And so if they already know the case, they already know what they need to do, but they make you come for more visits to monitor, well, they're getting paid for all those monitoring visits. I could understand this happening in a private, setting that you pay out of pocket. But on the public system, I was like, what? This is how corrupted everything is? And that's when you see that, yeah, politics are really important because they do affect our lives. Do not mistake that they do. And so, yeah, it was frustrating to feel like, my health was not being prioritized. And in that moment, I had to make a decision. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Do I wait? Do I not? Like, what do I do? I have a hard time not being in control of things. And so I talked to friends and close people. And one of my best friends, he's from Mexico. We even have the same birthday. He told me, Miriam, come to Mexico. We'll take care of you. And I was like, really? How? He's like, I'll find you a doctor. Don't worry. So he put me in contact with a doctor. And I started chatting with him. And I was convinced. I'm like, okay, I need to go. And I did. I booked a flight in January. And within days, I have my surgery. The doctors were incredible. For the first time, I felt fully taken care of. And after a few days of rest, my body began to heal. There was like my doctors calling me, like video calls. I received all my documents through WhatsApp. Like I still have them. It's just amazing. Like I was like, wow, I feel I'm in the 21st century now. And so now it's almost 3 months later. I'm back. Hi. I can move, I can work out, even like, with heavy weights. And I feel stronger than before. And more than anything, I feel so grateful. Yeah, very grateful. I did record during this time, but couldn't bring myself to post because I didn't feel ready to show up without being honest. And I didn't yet have the words. I didn't want to present an ideal view of my life because none of our lives are perfect. None of our lives are fantastic. And sometimes mine can look like that from outside, but it's not the case. And so I decided to give myself time for my dream of YouTubing and DIYing and continuing my projects. I kept recording any bits and pieces that I did during this time, but I wanted to do it without any pressure or any schedule or any must do. And yeah, that's where I have been. This is why I started these channels, you know, not just to show beautiful moments, but to remind us of how precious they are. They're so precious. Being in nature, spending time with someone you love, living simply. Like, these moments are everything. And I'm so grateful to be able to experience them again. Thank you for being here. Truly. I'll see you very soon.